All right, y'all. So, like I say, man, we back at it, man. We had to take a quick little break. Man, had a good time, though. Had a real good time. Got the little walkie-talkie watch for the kids. Let's get back to it.
I knew I had to holler. You got big dollars, 22s on the Impala, you so sexy. Never turn me on. Can I get your name, age, and your mobile phone? You got an old man now. How long you gon' chill at the mall? I'm waiting on my homeboy Charles. You got a homeboy? He just a homeboy. I think me and her need to go home, boy.
I'm cool with you saying whatever you could say, the harlot, that I don't have no hoes and I'm trash or whatever. But when you start saying shit like my wife would be bouncing up on other niggas' dicks and being passed around and shit, you don't see that as disrespectful, fam?
Now, I don't know who dude is, but I'm going to have to subscribe to Choo Choo. Shout out to Choo Choo Charles, man. This is an awesome example of the womanizing versus the womanizing in a committed relationship versus the womanizing who game with the sharpest mind. So basically, one of these womanizers is a fake womanizer. One of these womanizers is faking the funk. I'll let y'all decide which one it is, but I've been told y'all, man, this why you don't want to get your game from these YouTube dudes, man. Because they always show their true colors eventually, man. This is why Anton need to stick to just giving game on money, man. Stop talking about females and all that dumb shit, bro. Because look how fast this boy got in his emotions. Just like one. Just like one. But let's see how this work out.
Good evening. So you have an issue with me, or you have an issue with my opinion of how you present your marriage?
No, I have an issue with you saying what you would do to my wife or what she would do if she was single.
What exactly did I say I would do to your wife?
No.
He has short-term
No,
memory.
If you're gonna quote me, quote me right.
Let me answer your question. You said what my wife what she would be doing, and you started emphasizing and illustrating exactly what she would be doing as far as what different dudes and who she would be fucking and all of this other stuff. That's exactly what you said.
Okay, that's fair. But you said you had hoes, so what does it matter?
Because you don't speak on another man's wife. I don't speak on your wife.
And Anton Daniels, and I got to keep it real. Now, in his favor, it hit different. Excuse me, y'all. You know what I mean? Still recovering, man, from that goddamn on vacation. Voice kind of jammed up in this game right now, but I got to still drop this game. And Anton Daniels, it hit different when somebody talking about your wife. It hit different when somebody do something to your wife. That's why I never understood how people can be married in them open relationships unless they were swingers. Now, if you a swinger, you know, okay, man, you swinging at parties, y'all together. You know, it's still it's a couple event, but you go your way and you do your thing, and she go her way and she do her thing, and y'all each other property. I just never understood how, you know, people could do that. But in his favor, it hit different when it's your wife. Like somebody say, hey, man, you know, I just fucked your girl. You know, hey, man, fuck that shit, man. That's my bitch, man. You know, she do what the fuck she do. You know what I'm saying? That's just a bitch. It's not my bitch. When niggas say, I fucked your wife, niggas say, you know, I fucked your baby mama and you still with the bitch. You know, it hit different. It hit different. So, you know what I'm saying? Nigga talking about what? Cause now you looking at the bitch like, you know what I'm saying? So I in his favor, I understand. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, that's just why I always tell y'all that the womanizing in a committed relationship can no longer be the womanizing. This guy, he just giving you guys a perfect example of why that is impossible. But let's keep going.
I don't speak on your wife.
You don't know my wife. I don't present my wife out here like that.
It doesn't matter. I don't speak on other dudes' wives specifically.
I speak on.
And listen,
Oh, wait. I
regardless
speak
of
on
how,
how you present your
regardless,
marriage.
no, that's not what you said. You've never
Yeah.
heard me. You've never heard me present my wife in a negative way like that. You've never
I
heard me
never
say
said,
that.
no. I said how you present your marriage because a lot of people that follow you are new. When you first
It
came in,
doesn't
I
matter.
remember.
I've never
No.
had a
I gotta give
conversation.
people context. I got to give people context. When you first came in, you were throwing your marriage in a lot of people's faces. You were the Mr. Married Man. You did everything right. Marriage is for poor people. All that good stuff. Fine, have at it. You presented a certain optic on your marriage, how you thought you made people like it was all good. Fine.
And it still is all good. She's sitting right
Oh,
there.
okay. Here's my question for you. How do you have hoes then? Are you allowed to have outside relationships in your marriage? Yes
I
or no?
never said that you've never heard me say that I had outside relationships ever.
He said
But if you say
hoes.
you
Because
have
I do
He
hoes,
said
have hoes
hoes,
around
nigga,
me on
hoes.
a regular basis. And they come to the studio. They
Oh,
come
you
to the
got hoes.
studio. They come on the panels.
He don't
oh,
mean hoes like
Anton.
They
that.
fly in.
Oh, now it makes sense. And it's still all good. She's sitting right there. Okay, now I'm starting to see. It's starting to make sense. Both these dudes is married dudes. It kind of seemed like Chew. Oh, man, Chew, you starting to look bad to me. Starting to seem like you and your feelings, because that man was presenting his marriage like it was better than everybody else's. You know? Oh, okay. Now I start, and it's starting to look like, okay, you disrespected that man's wife, and she put that man on a bodyguard simp mission. That man, he bodyguarding now. He defending her honor now. It goes back to why I say I don't know how people could do the open relationship shit when, you each other property, because now if somebody disrespect her honor, who's gonna, you got to go out, you got to get your bodyguard simp on, bro. You got to get your bodyguard simp on. So she making him check choo-choo. Okay, everything, see, it ain't no womanizing in the picture at all on none of these niggas right now. It's some simping and tricking. It's a simp fight going on, if you will. But let's see how it pan out.
I speak on.
And listen,
Oh, wait. I
regardless
speak
of
on
how,
how you present your
regardless,
marriage.
no, that's not what you said. You've never
Yeah.
heard me. You've never heard me present my wife in a negative way like that.
And you never will present her in a negative way, because I could tell by how he talking. I can pretty much guarantee you, man, this man don't got no prenup. I can pretty much guarantee you she got access to all this, man, millions. This man. Hey, man, this is why I say y'all got to be careful. These guys be coming on here trying to get y'all that rare pill game, man. And he got to be some certified tricking, man. Shout out to him. Ain't nothing wrong with it, though. I'm not saying there's nothing. I think it's something wrong with his situation, because he don't present himself like that. He don't present himself as the certified tricking. But the certified trickism is coming out. The bodyguard simping is coming out. Because this old lady pushed that button like she's supposed to, man. That's why I say, man, you dealing with a woman who game is as sharp as her mind. Man, the simp is supposed to do what the simp is supposed to do, and he's not supposed to be ashamed of it. He's supposed to do it in the name of love. Ain't nothing wrong with it, man. Professor Jokasey is not judging. I'm not name calling. I'm just calling it what it is.
Never
I
heard me
never
say
said,
that.
no. I said how you present your marriage because a lot of people that follow you are new. When you first came
It
in,
doesn't
I
matter.
remember.
I've never
No.
had a
I gotta give
conversation.
people context. I got to give people context. When you first came in, you were throwing your marriage in a lot of people's faces. You were the Mr. Married Man. You did everything right. Marriage is for poor people. All that good stuff. Fine, have at it. You presented a certain optic on your marriage, how you thought you made people like it was all good. Fine.
And it still is all good. She's sitting right there.
Oh, okay.
And it still is all good. She's sitting right there. Okay.
Here's my question for you. How do you have hoes then? Are you allowed to have outside relationships in your marriage? Yes
I
or no?
never said that you've never heard me say that I had outside relationships ever.
And this, my friend, is why you don't get game from these YouTube niggas, man. From these manosphere red pill YouTube niggas. Because he just hit bro with a question. that a ready-made answer cannot solve. Why you say you got hoes all the goddamn time? And I found out about this dude when he went through it with Mr. 1700, whatever dude name was. Cause I actually thought Anton game was as sharp as mine, how he was coming at Mr. 1700. I apologize if I'm getting bro name wrong. I do not follow these niggas, man. I apologize if I'm getting this. I'm not trying to be funny or nothing. But I remember when he was going through it with the dude, and he was talking about how he had all the hoes who would turn bro into the tricking. So now he's saying he never had hoes. His wife is right there. He know off top. He know off top. He got to turn that fake YouTube shit off. He got to be real now. He got to be Anton the hubby. You know what I'm saying? The wife right there, she looking at him. Nigga, you about to straighten that shit out. Cause you got me looking bad. He worrying about the other man, dissing his wife, got his wife looking bad. But his simpism and his eagerness to make his subs think he's something that he not. He don't understand that he was making this woman look bad. So his woman got him checking the dude, and he checking himself at the same time. So after this, who gonna want to come to this man for game advice on females anymore? Because the whole thing that they were doing a panel on Tyrese. And how females, I think it was Tyrese or something, how females come back and get me too. I don't even remember that shit, bro. But he was giving all this game on how he was gained up and all this shit here and how he can get more hoes than the other nigga. And boy, I tell you, boy, all that shit hit the light at the end of the day. But let's keep going.
Here's my question for you. How do you have hoes then? Are you allowed to have outside relationships in your marriage?
Good
I never
question.
said that you've never heard me say that I had outside relationships, ever.
No, he said
But if you
hoes.
say you
Because I
have
do
He
hoes,
said
have
hoes,
around
nigga,
me
hoes.
on a regular basis, and they come to the studio. They
Oh,
come
you
to the
got hoes.
studio. They come on the panels.
He don't
Oh,
mean hoes like
Anton,
They
that.
fly in,
bruh.
and they're regularly in the studio on a regular basis
Anton,
having conversations. That has
when he said
nothing to
hoes,
do.
he ain't talking about
Zero.
that.
You've never heard me. Nobody has ever heard me ever say that I have ever stepped out on my wife. There is no accusations against me. There is nobody that could ever say that I've ever done it. If it was true or if it was something that was
I'm not
ever
sure if
real,
Anton
you
got
would have
played like that
heard
to
it
be
by
stepping
now.
out
I am
anyway.
very
I never
visible.
said you
Hold on,
did.
wait. I'm very
You
visible.
failed in giving context to
I'm
people
gonna
when you
let you
say you
speak.
have
I'm
hoes.
gonna let you speak. I'm gonna let you speak. And I
Anton,
do have hoes.
you don't have no
I absolutely
hoes.
have hoes around me on a regular
That
basis.
ain't
And that's
hoes.
not
Absolutely.
what you said.
Those
Listen,
ain't
listen,
hoes,
listen.
man. What are you
You
talking
have
about?
never, ever, ever heard me say anything about infidelity or ever stepping out on my
Having
relationship.
hoes. You saying
Ever.
having
And
hoes,
I
that's what
still
that
stand on
is.
the whole idea behind marriage. And one of the things that I've always said is marriage is a business first.
See how that boy he had to throw that womanizer hat off and put that trick hat on? He protecting the business. He's protecting the business. Come on, man. How you gonna say you got hoes? I didn't say I had hoes. I said I had a hoe, so I can, get the weeds out the grass in the garden. But I didn't say I had hoes. Come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all trying to get a player caught up around here. Y'all trying to, come on, man. Don't do me like that, bro. Come on, I just told you my wife's sitting over here. I just told you everything going all good. You talking about I got hoes. Come on, man. Don't do me like that, dog. Hey, that boy took that womanizer hat off so goddamn fast. Hey, I could have sworn the dude. I ain't know this dude was married till somebody brought this shit to my attention from the Patreon. I thought this dude was a millionaire baller. I thought this dude was a playboy. This dude a whole husband, a whole piece of property over there, man. On internet, man, faking the phone, man. For the simpism. Shout out to him though. It's working. But damn, this was a bad look. I wouldn't even call Choo Choo out. I'd have just let Choo Choo out. I would have went to my old lady and said, "Hey, look, baby, man, he just said some dumb shit. I'm gonna just let it go." I don't even think it was her though. I think he got in his feelings when he heard that man say that. He probably took it to her and said, "Baby, I'm gonna check this nigga for saying what you would be doing," because that he couldn't take that mental picture in his head. He couldn't take it. He couldn't take it. This is a telltale game of somebody's game not being as sharp as they mind. They even getting their feelings about something like this, by his property. who could take him for all his shit anytime she feels like it. Not saying that she will, because I don't need you coming at me saying, go Casey, why you saying my wife would take me? Nigga, I don't know what your wife would do. I don't know her. But you know what a woman could do, because I heard you say it in a panel when you was going through it with the other nigga. You know what a woman is capable of doing. So, you know what I mean? Ain't nobody special. Ain't nobody no exception. Niggas might want to think that. That's all this man had to tell this man, dog. You know what females do. You talk about this shit all the time. What makes you think you got the exception? That would have ended the whole debate right there. That would have ended the whole debate right there. But it's two dudes. One dude's trying to say why he offended a man to put a man in his feelings, and one man trying to explain to another man how he put him in his feelings. And they both can understand where each other coming from, because ain't nobody hit nobody with no game that nobody couldn't talk themselves out of a paper bag with. So they both understand the way each other coming from. So that's how I'm starting to see, well, all right, these two peas in a pod just having a fallout with each other. That's what I'm saying. I'm not seeing no playerism in the room right now. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
You said hoes.
Because I do.
He said hoes,
around
nigga,
me
hoes.
on a regular basis, and they come to the studio. They come
you
to
got
the
hoes.
studio. They come on the panels.
He don't mean hoes like
They
that.
fly in,
Bruh.
and they're regularly in the studio on a regular basis,
Anton.
having conversations.
He sounded like his wife when he said that. I guarantee that's something his wife be telling him every time he come back from the studio. Oh, so what? How long you was out there with them hoes? How long you was talking to them hoes? Which hoe came? Which hoe you had on the show today? So then he hear his wife telling him he got so many hoes. Okay, so I got hoes. I got all these hoes. I'm trying to help you out. I'm trying to throw you an alley-oop now. Yeah, that shit crazy. Well, yeah, bro, he had to clean that shit up though, didn't he? He had to clean that shit up real quick.
And then I said,
Okay.
the love
What does that
comes
have to
later
do with
afterwards,
anything?
that I would never, ever let my wife's feet hit the ground. And I have the utmost respect for her as far as how it is that I make sure
Man,
that
we
she's
talking
taken
about
care
you
of and
saying
she
you
will
got
always
hoes.
have. What you
But-
did,
That boy say he gonna make sure his old lady feet never touch the ground, and he do his best to make sure she's well taken care of. It goes back to what I've been saying all along. There is no such thing as the womanizing in a committed relationship. My man has to reduce himself to the sipping or the tricking. All that womanizing shit is gone, man. This is what I tell y'all. Stop listening to these niggas on YouTube who try to give out this game from the perspective of the womanizer when they know they just tricking. And there's nothing, I'm not demonizing the trickism, bro. That's the only difference between me. Now, he's forced to reveal all this because the old lady is right there and he's trying to check another dude behind disrespecting his old lady. So now he got to put his bodyguard sip hat on and his trick hat on, in order to please the queen. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not demonizing this guy for that. But you cannot be out here acting like you this goddamn womanized or this machism. Like you is not paying these hoes. Hoes get paid, sluts get laid. That's why they tell y'all to play the numbers game so you can get the slutism. Sluts get laid. Hoes, you dealing with hoes. Man, you got to pay hoes, man. You got to pay hoes. So either you tricking and dealing with hoes, or you sipping and dealing with sluts, but you not being no womanizing and dealing with nothing of quality. I know that just went over a lot of y'all heads, but let's keep going with this game, man.
and then I said,
Okay.
the love
What does that
comes
have to
later
do with
afterwards,
anything?
that I would never, ever let my wife's feet hit the ground. And I have the utmost respect for her as far as how it is that I make sure
Man,
that
we
she's
talking
taken
about
care
you
of and
saying
she
you
will
got
always
hoes.
have. What you did is
Is
assume.
giving it.
We assumed you was a player, bro. We assumed you was a player, and we was obviously wrong. We was misled. We was bamboozled. We was hung with. We was ran amok. We was led astray. We assumed the wrong shit when it came to you, dog, about the player shit. Now, is you a gangster? Like you be saying when you get mad at niggas and you be telling niggas to link up, that might be true. That might be true. Simps are very dangerous. Simps are very, I keep telling y'all, don't put up past no simps. Look at all these dudes that y'all look at as killers and gang bangers and shit today, man. A lot of these dudes look very sassy. They look very zesty. They walk funny. They talk funny. They ain't got no bass in their voice, but these dudes got hella bodies. So the simpism is very dangerous. You might be dangerous. Okay, I give you that. You might not be nothing to fuck with. But as far as some playerism, no. You is no. No is you. You is not that. No. Never. Never was, never will be. Stop fronting on that shit there, my man. Stop fronting on that shit there. And that's all I got to say on this, man. It's enough of this simp shit. I can't hear no more. Y'all be cool.